Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. So hello to everyone across the world. I am now live on YouTube. I just wanted to first and foremost say thank you for sharing my videos across the platforms and to your loved ones. Most notably, you all know that I have been frequenting the Orlando and Georgia area over the past week in counseling families. And so this is the first time where I get to take a break and out back in Florida beaches. And I really appreciate you guys reaching out as life is happening to to people. And what does that mean? That means that life progresses, and you guys are trying to figure it out how to deal with breakups, trying to figure out how to let go, how to process your emotions. A lot of I don't know. There's a whole mixture of a lot of people going through life, I would call, such as end-of-life stages, breakups, divorces, loved one passing away lately. And so, we shouldn't wait for some things like that to happen in order for it to wake us up and to reach out to a monk or any other holy order, a representative of any other holy order. We should always prepare ourselves in life to know that things are just going to wait right around the corner for us, because it is called the vicissitudes of life that kind of put people on edge and sometimes can provoke wise fear and anxiety. It is exactly that the Buddha taught. The meditation, keeping the precept, and meditation thus leading to wisdom, and you relying on that wisdom when life happens to you as a lay person when you are at home. And so, as there are a couple of new of you that I have met both in person and online and over the phone, I am jubilant and happy to guide you all through the stages of my program, the Cognitive Behavioral Therapy program, and Basics in Buddhism. That way you are better prepared. You are the next leaders, hopefully, in Buddhism. The ability to lead yourself, your life, carry yourself in such a way that you are as immune as possible to some of the vicissitudes of life, the bows and arrows. I am particularly grateful for some of you who also have made your givings and generosity in order for the programs to continue this past week. Sorry, this phone is sliding. So things are going to move quite fairly quick, as I may be frequenting this Washington area, Washington State, and Arizona, and possibly traveling overseas quite fairly within the next month. All three of those happening in the next month and a half, 2 months. It is my continuous encouragement for all of you to practice mindfulness of the breath. For those who've been following me for quite some time, in breath 1, out breath 1, in breath 2, out breath 2, in breath 3, out breath 3. The Bút To technique as taught in Thailand, in breath Bút, out breath To, in breath Bút, out breath To. And a reminder for all of you to go out and to be with nature, at the park, at the beach. Get out of your environment. Have some time in solitude for yourself. Reflect in a day's work. Reflect in a week's work. What you were doing, why you were doing it, who did you did it with. A review of the week makes you a more effective human being. And to review the Four Noble Truths, something that I've been emphasizing over and over again, about the Four Noble Truths, that we meditate on the Four Noble Truths often, and should be primary in this practice, especially with me. Let us also reflect on the Noble Eightfold Path, which is the comprehensive, clear instructions the Buddha left us on how to live, how to cultivate right view, right intention, right action, right livelihood, right mindfulness, right effort. And for those of you who have families, let us also lead them into the Four Noble Truths by explaining over and over again until they get the point. Especially children who are in ages 10, 11, 12, 13 and up. As soon as you identify they have the capacity to understand, we have to do our job as parents and siblings to bring them close. A lot happens this week, and I couldn't help but to review some of the people that I have encountered, and some of the people that I have encountered are getting into Buddhism a little late in life, and how life has done a number on them before reaching me in the monastery, and how I reflected that they could have cushioned their fall, could have been more roses and less thorns had they discovered what I am talking about here today. So let us also remind ourselves of the word peace and what peace is to you, and what it means to be free from disturbing emotions, to mitigate disturbing emotions from occurring based upon what is presented in front of us, the activating event. The activating event in front of us, and what goes through our mind, which is our belief systems, thus leading to the actions that we're going to take, whether it is wholesome or unwholesome. How simple I find it over and over again, the teachings of the Buddha, how easy and simple, but yet often missed, overlooked. And so I come out to the beach, and hopefully the background reminds you of what peace is like, what it's like to be connected with nature, to be reconnected with our minds, to understand our mind. And if our mind is not good to us, we can change the way how we think. We can change our mind. You can change your standpoint, you can change your conviction quite fairly quickly. No different than people who get divorces and their spouse says, I want a divorce with you. And trust me, sometimes certain people, smart ones, change quickly, realizing what they're going to lose at hand. Especially when you have something to lose at hand. People change quickly. But that's a bumpy road, isn't it? Why does it have to get to that far, right, in life for certain examples as such to take place for us to wake up and change? Yeah, I remember one time oh, I think Miss Vandana says she is practicing it over there and not out here. Let us take 3 deep breaths as we watch to reset ourselves. 25,000 breaths each day. How many of them do you actually notice?